Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining the Still in Progress team's online video presentation with myself, Will Pacheco.
And Robbie Stoll.
Yeah, and joining us in our discussion of our Stock Analyzer app. All right, so let's jump right in. So here in page 1, we have defaulted the data for Adobe, which allows us to see general stock data for the security as well as long-term, uneditable, or static candle and volume plot. This page also displays a security and time frame selector, but the plot and data table are not interactive at this stage, which means the selectors will not do anything.
On page 2, we've added interactivity. So instead of just defaulting to Amazon, here our selector on the left will actually allow us to view the data for each of the stocks that we've selected to apply to the selector itself. With this, it'll allow a little bit more flexibility in stock and analysis.
And transitioning to page 3, we have additional interactivity, specifically allowing the user to select multiple securities at once and present data side by side using box plots, correlation tables, general data table, and correlation matrix. So it gives us a lot more availability. And so let's transition into some of our stocks, yeah?
So the stocks that we initially picked were Adobe, Amazon, Facebook, and Microsoft. And the initial reason for this actually came because when Facebook had come out, I had been interested in buying this stock and had considered doing this with a family member of mine. And so being able to go in and see, hey, how much money would I have made if I had made this investment seemed like an interesting proposal in my mind. If we were to pull that up now and take in a date range from previously when this stock was released, we can actually see a huge jump in profit going from a couple of dollars per share to well over 200, which definitely proves that it would have been a really good investment at the time.
Yeah, and from there we considered other software giants, being like Adobe and Microsoft, and only having additional prominence. So at the time the portion of this project started, there was actually a great deal of drama with the CEO of Amazon and even our own president. And it really gathered my attention and interest in the stock where I previously had none. And through this was just hoping to identify maybe any trends, anything that could come along with that.
So with those trends, looking at the data here, we were able to see that in addition to the jump from Facebook, Adobe had also matched that same trend where initially it started out as fairly cheap per share, but over time had grown to an increasing amount, in this case over $250 per share. The same trend was shared with each of our other selected stocks, as we see here, with Amazon being the one that resided with the greatest increase of a couple dollars going to well over 2,000.
Yeah, Amazon really had that impressive leap in stock prices. It really started from a couple dollars share to over 2,000 respectively. So hopefully through this, using this app, we really see times where it'd be good to buy. And so that's really about all the time that we have interpreting these things. But where we can find more information about stocks, if you're interested in learning more about our selected securities, definitely explore our app and use our selectors and for the date ranges specified. And if you want to do new ones, you're choosing Google and Yahoo are real prominent areas, and major news sites are primary sources of that material. So a lot of information out there and great stuff.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.